All right, everybody, welcome back. It is Darlington, South Carolina, and the Nationwide Truck Series Throwback 9 here in Darlington. 2 rounds left, and a very big possibility that we walk out of Darlington, South Carolina here tonight, and we crown ourselves mathematically a champion. As long as things go a certain way, Aiden coming in with that 40-point lead, which mathematically speaking, he gets through tonight with a good night, he'll go to Phoenix a made man, and there's nothing better to go to the Valley of the Sun a made man and not have to worry about it out there in Phoenix, Arizona, where things would definitely get hot really quick. But tonight, the lady in black will reach out and touch each and every one of these trucks. We'll leave here with scrape marks and bent fenders and so much more, and possibly tempers. Right now on the pole here tonight, the 7 machine, Tim Fiddler on the pole. Drew going to start to his outside. Aiden Laney going to start in third. Of course, Aiden, that's the one to keep your eye on as far as that goes. Vern starting fourth. Jimmy back here hoping for a Hail Mary. Going to start fifth here. Austin Taylor makes his return, starting sixth. Floyd Stewart, the man, the myth, the legend, and the good bench machine, starts in seventh tonight. Brian Brooks. Dustin Stevens back here in ninth. Ty Smith in 10th. And then your race control for the evening as a fill-in, the one, the only Tracy, going to take over RC here tonight. So here we go. We are down to the final 2 races, the final couple of hours of racing of the season. About an hour and a half here tonight, about an hour and a half next week, and we will have a champion. We have enjoyed having each and every one of you guys along on board for season 1 in the Nationwide Truck Series. Now we're down to showtime at Darlington. The field will double up behind that Chevy Silverado Pace truck, and we will get ready to go green here in a moment. He'll duck to pit road. Tim will bring us through. Let's go racing under the sun. Lady in black coming at you. Green flag in the air. We're rolling in Darlington. Everybody up through the gear shifters, banging gears up through there. Oh, crap. One car in trouble already. Somebody made a boo-boo, and it's Austin Taylor. Somebody missed a shift. Let's take a look. Gets on the wild pedal, and got clipped. Wow. He came down, and that is no bueno, sir. And just like that, the lady in black will take a crunch out of a driver. One more look. Not sure, maybe Austin thought he was clear of the 18 there, and just not enough. Not anything Jimmy could do. Unfortunately, cars coming behind him. Dustin Stevens getting a piece of it before he even gets going. The 98 gonna get a piece of it of Floyd. Floyd's like, are you kidding me, man? Right in front of him on the start, and he'll pile drive him like he's Stone Cold Steve Austin. And the caution is out yet again. So Floyd Stewart will bring that good wrench machine to pit road. Thank goodness he's sponsored by Goodwrench tonight, because he's going to need it. He'll bring this car down, most likely. Get as much repair as done as possible here. Use that little quickie dicky wrench that we got, known as a fast repair magical wrench from the land of Magic Land. Trace has got to be over here dying laughing at me at this point. Boyd there as well. And folks, we'll be right back. All right. Him will again be on the front for the restart. So it's Tim, Drew, Aiden, right there in line. So again, the lady in black here tonight. Let's see what we can do here. Get them back going. Boyd's still on pit road. Yeah. Boyd going to try to repair as much as possible without using the magical wrench. So he's not going to use his fast repair yet. Drew will be alongside the 25 of Aiden. Don't forget, Nationwide Truck Series will be back in 2026 yet again, right here on Saturday nights. We get everything back together and rolling for season 2. All your favorite characters will be back. Jocelyn most likely will be back in control, race control again. That'll be fun. Hate she's not here tonight. She couldn't make it. It's always fun to have Jocelyn up there in the RC booth. And we are ready to go. Jozzy girl, if you're watching, shout out to you, ma'am. And we are ready to go. Green bag back in the air. Let's go. 5 on the board. Everybody back up to speed here down into 1 and 2. Drew trying to run him down early out of turn 2 with a big run down the back. Aiden there down the back. Straightaway Vern there as well. Jimmy trying to stay chase. Now remember, Jimmy trying to throw a Hail Mary pass here tonight. He wants to get a touchdown and a lucky sack at the same time. He needs things to go way awry for Aiden, and it needs to go awry early. And I mean very early. Like, he needs to be the last truck finishing here tonight for Jimmy to make up some ground and have a shot in Phoenix. Very simple here. 40 points for the winner. Then 5 back from there. 34 second, 33 third, and so on and so forth. Mathematics are very simple tonight. Taking a look up front. There's about a 10-point gap between first and 10th without the bonus 5, so there's 15 points he can gain. He needs some things to go his way, but right now Drew and Tim standing in the way. Drew all over the rear deck lid of the 7 of Tim right now. Here we go, working our way through down into the corner. You got to get 2 by 2, nice and tight. Washes up the hill. The 7 going to give him room. Aiden Laney going to follow through. Nearly got clipped. Aiden probably tensed up in that truck so tight at that moment. That could have been a right hook in the outside wall. Could have changed everything, but he's going to get clear of it in a second. Jimmy back here rubbing his magic rocks together, hoping beyond hope that right hook would have happened. But Aiden dodged a bullet here early. Still very early tonight, though. You got a long way to go, and you got to keep that truck together at Darlington. That's the only thing you need to focus on. Right now, Drew trying to pull away. Drew up to 0.3 of a second right now. Little bit of smoke down the front straightaway. That's Austin Taylor, and he is on the apron in the 54. Austin 1 lap down. Rough knot for Austin. Not what Austin wanted to see in his return here tonight. Taking a look, rolling their way through out of 4. Digging their way down the front straight away. And so far, lap time's about a 29.3 to a 29.4 for Aiden. Man, this is interesting to watch. They're going to dig down the back straight away. like they're digging for gold on Gold Rush right now, with Drew still leading. Let's go high above Chopper Cam here at the Darlington Raceway. You can just see everybody a little bit up above that seam going in, and then go drop right above that dotted white line. Let that truck wash back out, and you play the seams here at Darlington. If you go into the corner and you have that truck across the seam, it can get really, really free or tight depending on your setup if you don't play the seams properly. Jimmy, Ty, Brian, 13 laps complete. By the way, the lady in black gonna shred the tires. They're down about a half a second slower than where they started here 13 laps ago. See, you've got to think about tire management here tonight. Manage the fronts and the rears. All right, 4 sets of tires. That's all you got here tonight. You can't go down to Goodyear and order more. I'm sure these guys would like to. Or Hoosier, or anything else for that matter. Drew continuing to lead. Drew going to step out right now, 6/10. Battle heating up for second. Byrne putting the pressure there. A little bit of contact behind them. That's Jimmy and who's that right in front of Jimmy? I believe that was Tim. They made a little contact together. A little meeting of the minds. Yeah, they had a little conversation, if you will. The 54 right there, Fresh Tires of Austin, 1 lap down. He's on fresher tires. He'll, whoa, Austin. Whoa, Austin. Whoa, those horses up. He is right there on the back bumper of that 18. And I think if I'm Jimmy, I'm just going to move over and let him go here. Even though he's a lap down, just let him go. He's got those fresher tires. It's really hard for Austin to stay off of them with those fresher tires and the more momentum. This place is absolutely a momentum racetrack with fresh tires. Drew continuing to pull. Aiden about 5/10 back right now. Byrne down the back straightaway, or front straightaway here, 17 on the board of 125. Still very early on board right now, that rear bumper of Byrne. Tim with a nose full of that Toyota of Jimmy. Big run down. Oh, whoa. That's a little crisscross applesauce down the back straightaway. Nearly made contact. That's where you get in trouble. You come across the back of the bumper, get into the guy and turn him around. Now, single file down the front yet again. That's 4th, 5th, and then a lap car right behind them. Meanwhile, back in 6th, it's Ty Smith. Dustin rolling around here in 7th. Brian Brooks in 8th. Floyd still not recovered. He's in 9th right now. Still quite a bit of front end damage. 18 laps to completed of the scheduled 125 here tonight. So right now, Drew holding that late race lead at 4/10 of a second. Last time by 29.8. Keep that in mind. That's almost a full second slower in 19-ish laps on tires. So keep that number in your brain. Aiden. Tim. Nice job. 2 by 2. Here comes lap traffic. The 54 will roll by the 7. Drew continuing to lead. Gap now 3/10. Now, Aiden Byrne there in line. So we are looking at about over a 20 lap run, a 1 second even fall off. We'll see where we're at around lap 40. if we get that far on fuel, what the tire strategy is going to look like then. Because eventually the fall off is going to kind of plateau out, and they're going to run the kind of the same lap time after that certain lap. But the key is to figure out what that lap number is. The 14, 22 on the board. Running hard up off the corner. Nice job. So again, it's Drew, Aiden, Vern, your top three. Tim to fourth, Jimmy to fifth. Aiden trying to punch his passport to Phoenix here. And right now it would do it. Keep in mind, right now the points gained for Aiden right now would be about 3 points more over Jimmy, which would pretty much lock it up with a master lock at this point. Jimmy's still hoping for, snow to fly in Darlington, rain, anything to mess up that Aiden truck of that 51. $24. Nice job. Yeah, single truck tornado, anything. A shortnado would even work at this point. The 25 continuing to lead, pull away. Aiden. Vern. The 14 right to the back bumper of Aiden. Aiden, a very smart driver. He knows more than anybody else here tonight what this night can mean. Taking a look at the 14 up top. So, 100 to go this time. I'm taking a look here. Drew. Burn. Tim. Let's hop on board with Aiden for a moment and listen in. We'll do a little bit of crank it up. All right, back at it once again. Drew continuing to lead. Drew. Aiden there as well. Drew. Vern. Aiden. Tim. Jim. Dustin. Drew. Yeah, they are. They're starting to really spread them. Get it nice and spread out. Everybody's got plenty of room to race. Burn. Drew there as well. Yes, sir. Floyd 1 lap down. Ty in trouble here as well. There's Ty. Ty really in trouble right now. Ty trying to hang on. Here comes Vern. Here comes Drew. Still spread apart. Drew continuing to roll. Vern. Aiden. Tim. Drew continuing to hang on. Vern. Aiden. 32 complete. So right now, Drew, the gap holding at 1.9. So what do you do here? When do you come to take tires? Do you run your fuel all the way out? Or do you come down early for tires? That's a decision these guys are going to have to make. Math time. Drew, Vern, 33 in. Just watch that pit number. They've fallen off almost another full second on tire speed. So now almost 2 seconds down. 33 in. So speed really slowed down. Yes, sir. Two different strategies here. You know, you got that cautious 4 stops. You got run them out. There's multiple options here and how you play it. Drew going to be in lap traffic here. He'll have to ease through some lap traffic. And that'll put Brian Brooks a lap down. Next up to go a lap down going to be Dustin Stevens. I tell you what, Drew right now setting a torrent pace out front at the moment. He's about a tenth lap faster than Vern. Then about 2 or 3 tenths faster than Aiden even. Right now. He is gone. He is checked out, hit his Delta Express card, and out of the area he went. Taking him a flight to the race lead, if you will. So far we had 1 yellow here tonight. Keep in mind that yellow was early on with Austin Taylor. Getting down and getting clipped by the 18 early. And that brought the caution out, but from that point forward, we rocketed around here for 37 times, coming to 38. Vern right there mid-traffic is wet. Well, a little bit of clear track ahead. I think he's got 1 lap truck coming before long. On board with Vern. Aiden just comfortably sitting in third, doing what he needs to do. And not making a mistake. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see Aiden really push the issue tonight. No reason to right now. Aiden's running a total different race than anybody else here tonight. He knows what he needs to do to kind of ease the pressure in Phoenix. And right now, he's accomplishing that. So again, Drew continuing to dominate. Drew is led early here tonight, all the way through. Got out front and just checked out. But again, we do have that little bit of tire strategy and things that will happen here coming up. So that'll take, I would say, another 10, 12 laps to really get in the meat potatoes. Yep. Start washing up and hitting the outside wall, not being able to hold it down. That would be your cue to come to pit road. Yes, sir. Hard to believe we're almost 20 so laps away from halfway here tonight. That's insane. Yep, mean, clean, and green like a monster machine. I tell you what, Drew's running like a buck chasing a doe at the moment. He is gone. Poor Vern and Aiden's just sitting back here in his dust storm he's got going on. He gone. Drew. And if I'm Drew, I'd probably come to pit road a little bit earlier. Just protect your lead, protect the strategy, get new tires on the truck. Just don't outcount yourself, right? Don't overthink it. Yep. Aiden. Yes, sir. Drew continuing to get at it. He is absolutely getting after it right now. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So many trucks, so many laps down right now. Oh, Dustin Stevens hurting the wall. He'll bounce it off the fence. But right now, 46 complete. This time by. 5 right now. Up top, just lift up all the way up here. Oh, Dustin knocking it down. So let's actually listen in now. We was cranking up earlier tonight. Let's do it again. Let's listen to how much more there is. Back at you right now, 49 on the board. Here tonight, you're on board with Drew. Right now, 5 seconds gap. 5 seconds is the gap between first and second. Oh no! The 14 of Ern nearly missed pit road. Go back and take a look. What in the world, bud? What were you attempting here, my man? Dustin black flag, but meanwhile, Vern. Oh wow, that was not a smooth entry at all. We'll look to see whenever Drew elects to hit pit road as well, as we're just shy of halfway here tonight, just by a little bit. So again, 52 complete. All right. 53 on the board this time by.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Caution is out, and there we go. Take a look at the 22. Spun the tires up the hill. Oh, the 22. I'm not sure what happened to Brian there. Just lost it down there on the apron, brings the caution out. So there we go. All right, folks, we'll be right back after this commercial break at Darlington.
Green, green, green.
All right, back at it here. Let's go. We're back underway at Darlington. 55 on the board. Jimmy going to come out of pit road with the race lead. A little bit of a change up here. We'll see how long he can hold off Drew. Aiden back there as well. For the first time really in a while, a little bit of a mix-up out front, but here comes Drew, that truck on rails. He'll dip to the inside of Jimmy. Jimmy going to get in the wall, and Drew will drive right by down into one. Aiden, Tim, Ty. Nice and low. Drew. Then Jimmy there as well. .58 complete. Jimmy, Aiden, Tim now gonna get back in line. Ty. Well, Ty down the back street pit road. You can't stop there, sir. He'll drive it around. 59 this time by. Aiden up to third. Drew. Jim. 60 this time by, one car in the wall. There, everybody hanging on. Drew continuing to lead. Jimmy, John, Jimmy, Aiden, Tim, Brian, Ty, Austin, Drew continuing to lead. 61 this time by. Jimmy there in second. Aiden holding third. Drew continuing to lead. Taking a look, Jimmy just holding second. Aiden there as well. Brian down pit road. The 22. Gonna limp that car to pit road here. Drew continuing to lead. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy blinking in and out. Drew, Jimmy continuing to blink. .63. Jimmy. Aiden. Tim. Drew. Continuing to roll. .64. Complete. Jimmy right there held up with traffic. Aiden trying to cut through as well. That's going to get dicey. Oh, that's dicey. Wow. They'll work their way through traffic. Oh, more contact. Man, that's so tough. Oh my gosh, car in the wall right in front of Aiden. Aiden gonna get by, but that is the hard part. Getting through lap traffic here can be a monster to get by. Oh, car around turn 4 to 54. Caution is out. Austin's night going even worse. Oh. Oh man, that car just yeeted. 66 there. So caution out. Man, Kevin's night just went rough. Right? Well, tonight's been better than I thought it was going to be. Honestly. So, yep. So we'll see what we got. Right? Well, Tracy, are you surprised with some of the craziness here tonight? Right. Anything can definitely happen here tonight. So again, 68 on the board. So again, so Drew, the dominant night so far, but we still got a little bit of ways to go. But yeah, man, look, looking ahead to Phoenix. Phoenix is going to be a wild night. With this is what this is setting up for. Yes, yes. It definitely is going to be the Wild West if it goes a certain way. Well, I know one thing, the lights are back off, ready to go. And here we go, back at it once again. So nice work, Drew. Continuing to lead right now, 70 on the board. Aiden right there behind him. Jimmy, the end line also. Here comes the 7 also. Top 4 are going to be relatively close here off of 4. See if things stay nice and tight together here. Drew doing a tremendous job leading. Aiden. Aiden, Jimmy, Tim, Dave. Oh boy, Drew, Aiden, Jimmy, Tim, Brian. I think Austin's called it a night. I think Floyd has as well. So interesting there. Not tonight that Floyd or Austin wanted here this evening. Dustin, 14 laps down on the struggle bus a little bit. Drew with Aiden behind him. Drew, man, can Aiden stay with Drew here and get it done? I mean, they are tight together here. Nose to tail. Yeah, Jimmy's still hoping for that big pass, right? But, I mean, with more trucks that fall out of this one, it kind of, slips away little by little. The 7 of Tim right there with one Jimmy at the moment. Nice job. Drew continuing to lead. So again, 75 complete, a 125. Nice job to 25. Trying to hold Aiden at bay. Nice work. Wow. Man, this is insane. So again, we're 77 laps in, and these top two still going at it here tonight. Oh, this is very interesting, just 77 laps in. Well, there's the pass right there. Nice job. Well, are you surprised he was able to get by? Yeah, I mean, Drew just checked out earlier, but so now 80 complete. Yes, sir. That one game plays off too. So you're not hearing you on the broadcast? Well, that's weird. Why can't they hear you? All right, try it now, buddy. There we go. I got you now. I don't know why it cut you off. Maybe it was anti-trace tonight. Who knows?
Could have been.
Take a look, though. Aiden and Drew going back at it. Here we go. Drew trying to nail his way back through. Nice job, 82 this time by. So now they'll get back together, 82 complete. Very interesting to watch, 83 this time by. So as we see, Aiden, Drew, these guys just absolutely going for it.
Now it's turning into a battle.
Well, I'll tell you what, Drew's starting to really get back at it here.
Tim stepped up his game, starting to put a little pressure on him.
Man. Drew dominating out front. Yet again. That didn't take long for him to get back there.
I think there's some people playing that long game, just kind of saving as much as they can until the laps wind down. Like I said, waiting for that fresh set of stickers and then pull the trigger.
Yes, sir. Aiden, Jimmy, Tim, Brian. So, what has been your biggest surprise of the night, man?
Well, the lowest number of cautions, I kind of anticipated more cautions just because of the lay of the land, you know, just how the lady in black treats their customers, you know. Really expected more cautions, but that's my biggest surprise right now, my biggest takeaway.
Yes, sir. It's been wild, and I tell you what, Drew getting her done too. So again, 87 complete. Drew continuing to lead, continuing to dominate, 88 on the board. And now Aiden sliding back 1 second back. Absolutely insane racing here tonight.
Yeah, you got Jimmy and Aiden right there together.
Oh boy. Jimmy not giving up on it at all.
I think he's trying to play the head game there a little bit. Inside Aiden's head.
So 89 complete this time, but all right. Let's go one more, crank it up here tonight. we got to listen in for a bit there, and he is right there all over him. And I mean, right to the back bumper. That's insane how tight he is to it. Yeah, and that's what you want to do, right? Just kind of.
Oh yeah. Stay in their head. You want to stay right there, just on their corners, just to keep that pressure on them. The more pressure you keep there, and the longer you keep it there, the more chances they're going to make a mistake.
Yes, sir. So again, 94. And taking a couple of cars in the wall. Drew continuing to lead. Aiden there in second. Here comes Jimmy as well. So now, nice job. 95 of 125 complete.
Throw his hat in the ring and put pressure on him too.
Like, oh,
blinking over these three.
That's gonna be, ooh, that gets so tight. Whoa. That could have been a lot worse.
Gun said, full send, we're going.
Send her a bud. He went for it. So, oh man, that is crazy. Crossover City.
I think he might have made a mistake by going that low. I think he lost a lot of momentum going.
So again, 97. Taking a look. Drew continuing to lead, 98 this time by.
I'll tell you what, if I was a crew chief on one of these trucks, I'd be thinking about tires here.
Man, they're getting it going, man. 98 this time by.
I don't think those tires are going to last 27 more laps.
I don't think so either.
We'll be looking at some green flags for pit stops, and we'll see how that changes.
And I'll tell you what, it's going to be interesting whenever the green flag pit stops happen.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be late in the race as well when these happen.
Yeah, I think if my driver's comfortable enough in his truck, I'd tell him right sides only and make a gamble.
Yep, and just go for it. That's what I'd do. Without a doubt, that's what I'd do. Man, dig, 100 on the board. You see Drew continuing to hang on, and I think you're right. Just play the strategy right and get done with 25-ish to go. Right.
Yeah, I think Aiden's on tires. Got way back. 8 seconds off the leader.
Man, this is absolutely insane.
Seconds over second place, so yeah, he's something right.
So again, 101. Here comes Jimmy. Jimmy right now 6 seconds off your race leader of Drew, man. It's all going to come down to what would be the final green flag stop here. So then 102. Drew continuing to hang on.
That's good. Finally, you got back out there.
Man, oh man. This race tonight's been insane.
Yeah, we got a good group of drivers here. Look at that Floyd Stewart got wrecked pretty hard there and his repairs, and he may be 29 laps down. He's still out there competing.
Still going at it, not giving up. That's all you can do. Man.
Green's tires are pretty wore out. He's dropping back. He's about 9 seconds back. He can definitely use a fresh set of Goodyears there.
Man, such an interesting run. So again, it is Drew over Jimmy, 1 and 2. So you're still going to go with this 2-tire thing?
We'll see who does that. See, truck's really comfortable and you're okay. Just short of laps left, you can do 2 tires and still finish pretty well. But if you can't hold on to that truck at all through any part of the corner, 4 tires is going to be your best friend.
Right. So again, 20 to go. So 19 to go. Drew continuing to lead.
Like Tim's trying to spoil Jimmy's party.
So again, 18 to go. Drew and Jimmy. So again, with 17 to go, I'm still liking your two-tire strategy. 16 to go.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what their fuel mileage is, but I'm not sure after that last stop. I don't know that. Oh, I thought their fuel could hold up that way.
Sorry about that. I had to throw new batteries in the wireless mic for a second. Drew continuing to lead. The race has been so good, you ran my batteries down, Trace.
I'm telling you, man, these guys wore out your microphone.
And right, Jimmy right there in front of the 7 of Tim. I kept hearing beep, 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 but I couldn't figure out what the beep was. Well, I figured out what the beep was.
That wasn't your pizza rolls in the microwave ready, was it?
No, it wasn't the pizza rolls in the microwave. Ooh, that sounds good. Anyway, the 7 going to roll through. Still looking at 14 to go.
Hey, Jimmy.
14 to go. Drew right there out front.
And that boy's fast.
Nice job. So right now, if you're Drew, when do you come to pit road, whether you take tires or not? So 12 to go this time by as they work their way through. Coming to 12 to go this time by. Very, very interesting and fighting their way by. Well to go. So again, 11 to go. Drew leading. So right now, everybody holding 10 laps to go. Going to be very, very interesting. Man, this is absolutely insane running here tonight. Man, oh man. So again, 9 laps to go. Drew continuing to lead. And I think when Drew, if he just gets on off pit road good, he'll be in good shape.
I'm just wondering, are these guys have fuel to the end? They don't seem like they're worried about that too much.
I don't think so. Man, what a race. 8 to go. Eight laps to go. Seven to go. Tim there with Jimmy there as well. Seven laps to go this time by, and I think you're right. I don't think he's got to stop. Seven to go.
Boy, he's always put on a smoke show.
I tell you what, he is putting on a smoke show. 14 seconds is the gap. Six to go. Six to go.
Oh, get it up there, Dustin.
Oh. Tim got in the wall.
Watching Dustin, he did that too. He wiggled, bobbled, but he straightened
Wiggled,
it out.
woggled, kind of hit the wall. Yeah. Boy, what a smooth race here tonight, guys. I'm so proud of this league. Four to go. Nice job rocketing through. 4 to go. So 3 to go. It's Drew continuing to lead. Tim, Jimmy, 2 to go. I think Drew's going to make it all the way on fuel here, bud.
What it's looking like here, it'd be kind of a bad situation you fit now. Be at least 2 laps now.
2 laps to go. Two to go. All you got to do is nurse the car back around.
Hearing every crink, every rattle, every vibration,
Yes,
every
sir.
sound in that truck right now.
2 coming to 1 to go this time. But last lap at Darlington. And just work your way through. Coming to the checkered flag at this time by. There we go, checkered flag, and it's Drew getting it done here tonight. Nice job. Nice job, Drew.
Awesome job, gentlemen. Thank you very much for the participation tonight.
Yes, sir. Let's get ready for interviews here. All right, let's do our interview here. Drew doing a great job getting it together here tonight. Dominating the evening. Drew, Matt in the booth, you got a copy.
Yeah, man, I got you.
How about that, buddy? Dominant evening.
Yeah. The cautions wouldn't have came out. I think it would have been a little bit more, but I mean, made it a little bit more interesting. I was kind of getting bored just out there riding by myself, so I like when it mixes it up some.
Well, I'll tell you what, he mixed it up, but you got the win here. What do you expect here? What do you expect out of the truck and versus what kind of happened?
I think everything played out like with the feeling of the truck and the way it ran. Pretty much kind of what I expect from Darlington, as long as you can just keep it off the wall and not completely kill it off. It's usually pretty good. But beyond that, I think everything just kind of played out the same way Darlington would always play out.
Yeah, man, I think you're right. I think Darlington just went Darlington, right? Darlington did Darlington things, if you will.
Yep. And as long as you don't hit the wall at Darlington, you're good. You're good at Darlington.
Yes, sir. All right, congratulations, buddy. You got it done here tonight. You go to victory lane. Big time effort out of you, and I'm so fun. It was so fun to watch you pull it off.
All right, man. I appreciate it. It was fun to drive out here.
All
and
right.
Go back and watch the broadcast and check it out for you guys.
Yes, sir. See you in Phoenix, man.
All right, man. See ya.
All right, let's talk to Tim. All right, Tim, what are you thinking, P2?
Well, the long race, tough race, hot and sweaty, and yeah, I consider it an accomplishment to finish on the same lap as Drew at Darlington. So not too bad. I'll take second.
Hot and sweaty, lung spaghetti, and all that stuff.
All that, that I know it's called Darlington, but it should really be called Drewington. I've run here with him a couple times in another league, and he's just so fast and can keep his tires underneath him for so much longer than everybody else. So, yeah, like I said, finishing on the same lap as him is an accomplishment.
So he's just pretty much got the place figured out, don't he?
Evidently, I even practiced with him and watched watched his line around the track, and it made me faster because I have never been fast at Darlington, and somehow ended up qualifying on the pole. And I knew I wouldn't stay there, but yeah, like I said, take second place.
All righty, man. Well, congratulations. Big second place here tonight. Great work. And I know you worked hard for that one, man.
Indeed. I'm glad to have a 1-2 finish. Would have been nice to have Vern up there. I know he had some issues with his computer or his wheel or something, and but it would have been nice to have a 1-2-3 finish. But we'll take a 1-2 with the 2 Transcendent trucks that were still on the track.
Yes, sir, man. Well, nice work. Good job, buddy. And we will see you next week in Phoenix, my man.
All right, man. Have a good one.
All righty, man. Have a good one yourself, man. All righty. There we go. We're going to let Tim go here. And let's see how. Can we grab Jimmy here coming on third? Hey, Jimmy, buddy, Matt in the booth.
Hey, how's it going, Matt?
Doing well, man. Well, you did all you could here tonight. Coming home third here. You picked up 1 point on Aiden. You go into Phoenix 45 behind him.
Yeah. I try to do everything we can tonight to pick up as much as we could. And just, it is what it is. Sometimes it's not your night, but still had a lot of fun battling with everybody. And come third is, not that bad.
Not that bad at all, man. We needed things to go specifically to really get you back in the hunt, but man, it was a fun night to watch it.
Oh, for sure. I mean, everybody's still battling. Me and Aiden had a great battle there at the end, and me and Tim, and Drew just had his race and took off. Had an excellent truck tonight. So congratulations to those guys and Tim, and just really appreciative of everybody for letting me be here and take part in this event. We'll just head on out, get a lot of practice, and can't wait for next weekend at Phoenix.
There we go, man. We'll see you next week at Phoenix, buddy.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a blessed one. Thank you so much.
You too, man. We'll see you next week. All right, let's talk to Laney here. Aiden, Matt in the booth, you got a copy.
10-4, dude.
Well, I'd call it mission accomplished because you're going into Phoenix with a 45-point lead, man.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that first half of the race was pretty shitty, but I finally found some speed once the sun went down, and then I drove it into 3, and I didn't have a brake pedal, so halfway through the entry into 3, I didn't have a brake pedal, and then I got it back going probably where I should have started turning, and then it just slammed the wall, bent the rear end, and I was turning right to go straight every lap on from that.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, leaving here with that 45-point lead, we're not going to call it till the checker flag falls, but you're pretty comfortable.
Yeah, no, that's, I mean, 45 points. I could go out and throw myself a party next weekend, and we're gonna be holding the trophy up. So,
Yeah, man. So
knew what we had to do when we came in here. Didn't have to win anything, but just needed a good run, and that's what we got.
all righty, man. Well, I guess we'll see you in the Phoenix Raceway next week and holding the trophy at the end of it.
Yes, sir.
All righty, man. Congratulations, Aiden. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. There you have it. That'll be the Nationwide Truck Series Round 12 at Darlington. 1 week from tonight, Round 13. Will be the end of the season. Aiden going in with a 45-point lead. Until then, have a great night. We'll see you in Phoenix.